So you're looking for a way to run payroll for your small business or as a household employee, and you've come across SurePayroll. In this video, I'm going to lay out a clear picture of what SurePayroll provides, a clear explanation of the features and benefits that SurePayroll users have at their disposal, and what you absolutely must know before deciding whether or not SurePayroll is right for you. So make sure to stick around. And if at any point you want to sign up for SurePayroll and get up to 6 months for free, make sure to use that link in the description below to support the channel. So diving right into things, what is SurePayroll? Well, they're a payroll and employee benefits company that started in the year 2000, and in 2011, Paychex brought them in as a subsidiary. What makes them unique is that they focus on payroll for a few specific use cases. This includes small businesses, so anywhere from 1 to 100 employees, household employees or nannies, which we'll talk more about later, officer-only S-corps, restaurants, nonprofits, and churches. Within these specific use cases, in addition to payroll, they also support a number of different benefits for workers. These include things like 401k, workers' compensation, health insurance, and pre-employment screening. Just to give you a sense of how large this company actually is, they've run over 22 million payrolls to date, and they support over 6,000 different kinds of taxes. They support 1099 workers as well as W-2 employees. They have integrations with all the major accounting platforms, so think QuickBooks, Xero, and Less Accounting, and they allow you to centralize all of your human resources and business forms in one simple place. So now that you understand what SurePayroll is, let's talk about how the service actually works. Well, within the service, there are 2 different plans available to you based on your specific needs. These are going to be the full service and the no tax filing. Within both of these plans, you're going to have no setup fees or contracts, deductions for Social Security, Medicare, state, and local unemployment taxes, support for multiple pay rates and bonuses, unlimited payroll runs, which are going to be fast and have no extra fees, direct deposit and online pay stubs, flexible payroll options, including auto payroll, and US-based award-winning customer service when you need it, including on evenings and weekends. Now, talking about the no tax filing plan in particular, this one's going to come in at a low price of $19.99 per month with a $4 per employee fee. This means if you've got a one-person business, you're going to be paying about $24 per month for SurePayroll. Now, this option is really only going to be for you if you want to manage the tax filing yourself, which in my opinion sounds like a nightmare. That is one of the reasons why I want a payroll service provider. And so for me, this doesn't really make much sense. And for you, unless you have an accountant on staff, I don't really think this makes too much sense either. Basically, with this plan, you are opting out of help with your tax filing, and in exchange, you're getting a little bit lower of a monthly fee. However, this plan still does provide a number of features that could be useful for you, including things like calculating your employees' paychecks. They're going to handle all of the state-required new hire reporting. You'll have a 4-day payroll processing window, and you're going to be covered by the SurePayroll Tax Calculation Guarantee. This basically means that they're going to get your tax liability calculation right, and if they don't, they're going to cover the fee for you. Now, the full service plan, on the other hand, is going to give you a little bit more bang for your buck. It's going to come in at $29.99 a month, plus $5 per employee per month. So on a one-person business, looking at about $35 a month, which is still quite affordable when compared to many of the other options out there. So this is the plan for you if you do not want to spend time thinking about tax filings and going through and doing that paperwork yourself. So on this plan, you're going to get your payroll taxes done for you. You're going to have a 2-day direct deposit window instead of a 4-day. You're going to have access to a number of up-to-date resources, including things like compliance posters, and you're going to be covered by the SurePayroll No Penalty Tax Filing Guarantee. With this guarantee, SurePayroll is going to calculate your taxes, prepare and file your tax forms, make your tax payments, resolve any filing errors, and then pay any related penalties that may arise for you on your behalf. So with using the service, you can have a lot of peace of mind that if something does go awry, they've got your back. Now, in addition to these 2 plans, they also have some specialized plans for different use cases. Let's dive into those right now before talking about what you absolutely must know before deciding whether or not to use SurePayroll. Now, the main and most unique plan that SurePayroll offers is their nanny payroll. This isn't something you're going to find in many other places because it's a very specific set of needs that a person is going to have if they're hiring household employees or nannies. That's because, and most people don't know this, but if you do pay a household employee more than $2,700 in the year 2024, you are required to withhold and pay Medicare and Social Security taxes on their wages. And if you're going to pay them more than $1,000 in a single quarter, you're going to have to withhold and pay federal unemployment tax on their wages as well. And depending on the state, you might also owe some unemployment taxes there. So many people actually aren't aware of these requirements and are violating the law by not paying taxes on these wages. So SurePayroll basically makes it very easy for anyone who's in this position of hiring a household employee to get these taxes and payroll requirements taken care of, and in a way that's going to be very, very simple. Now, for this service, it's a flat $49.99 per employee, with an additional $10 per employee if you hire others. A couple other highlights of SurePayroll is that they allow you to pause your service at any point in time for a reduced monthly cost. This is really great for you if you only want to, say, run payroll at the end of the year. You can be paused during the entire year. They're going to keep all of your information on file so that you can just resume when you want to, run that payroll that you need to, and then go back on pause to save on those fees. Additionally, they've got pretty great reviews all around, currently sitting at about a 4.1 on Trustpilot, with the only major complaints being about their customer service. But at the same time, they've got a lot of reviews actually praising their customer service, so I wouldn't take this to mean that their customer support is lacking. So that's all well and good, but now let's dive into some of the potential cons that you need to watch out for before deciding whether or not SurePayroll is right for you. The first thing to note is that they do not offer 24/7 customer service, which can be important to you because when a payroll issue arises, it can be fairly urgent. Now, their current hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time. And then on Saturday, they're going to be around from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time with no available customer support on Sunday. For me personally, I haven't had any particularly urgent reasons to contact my payroll provider, but depends on your business and your needs. The next thing to watch out for is that depending on your use case, you may end up paying a little bit more to use SurePayroll. That's because for some edge cases, they have additional fees that you may be subject to. These include a $9.99 monthly fee for local tax filing, a $9.99 fee for multiple state filing in both Ohio and Pennsylvania, $4.99 monthly for accounting software integration, $9.99 per month for time clock integration, and a $3 per employee plus a $5 per month cost for their integrated time clock solution. So many of these things may come for free with other payroll providers, but if you do need to add them on with SurePayroll, they will come at a cost. Additionally, in my opinion, their UI and web design could use a little bit of work. It does look a bit dated when compared to some of the other competitors out there, and difficulties with the initial setup is a common reoccurring theme in some of the reviews for the service. But all that to say, who is SurePayroll actually for? Well, SurePayroll can make a lot of sense for a small business that is quite cost conscious and has very simple HR and payroll needs. If you want the job done with the absolute cheapest payroll solution out there, this is going to be the option for you. It's going to get the job done. It's not going to have any frills, bells, whistles, none of that, but it is going to get your payroll filed and your HR needs met. Also, if you fit into that camp of hiring a household employee, this is far and away going to be the easiest solution for you. But if you're somebody who's running a business with, say more than a dozen employees, it might be a little bit more difficult to get everything that you need from SurePayroll. Again, they do support up to 100, but there may be better choices for you past a certain point. Now, if you do want to sign up for SurePayroll and get up to 6 months for free to try it out, please do use that link in the description below to support the channel. Let me know in the comments below what you think about SurePayroll. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.